This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you by BMO Harris Bank.
I am here at Naperville Central on a beautiful day with Bill Zhang here, and we got finally some great spring weather for you in tennis. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So first thing I want to start with was the end of last year. You guys had a great finish, 6th in state. What was it like to be a part of a team that finished as high as they have since 2004?
I think definitely just being with a lot of the guys. Everybody's has their own talents and what they're good at. Just learning from each other, kind of helping each other out, and seeing it pay off at state. I think it was a really humbling experience.
Now as a senior this year, now you're playing doubles. You haven't done that in the past. What's that been like in the transition of doing that?
I think there's some aspects that's still the same. I mean, serves, ground strokes, and everything. Those are, I think, still kind of mirror singles, I guess. I think getting used to playing with my partner Martin and just talking more out there. That's kind of been what we've been working at, and just being good at that. I think that's the main things.
How long have you been working together with them? Has it been since the summer, since the fall? When did you guys start kind of working together?
As a team, I'd say I think the start of the season. That's when we really started working together. But we've been friends for a long time. We practiced together, so we know each other again pretty well.
Did you not know you were going to do doubles till the spring started, pretty much?
Mr. Brown kind of hinted at it a little bit
Okay.
over the winter, but I think I had an idea that I was going to play doubles this year. So.
Now you're looking to go to state for all 4 years if you can make it this year.
Right.
I'm sure that's one of your goals.
Right.
What do you think you've had to work hardest at in your 4 years here to get to the level you want to be at?
I think just going at it at practice every day. I think even when we play matches where maybe the opponents haven't been very competitive, I think just making sure, picking out aspects of your game that we'll try to work on those aspects, just keep on getting better every match.
How do you not make sure this team looks over matches and looks over tournaments and not looking towards the end of the year as a senior now with more of a leadership role?
I think once again, Mr. Brown always stresses kind of focus on parts of your game to work at. So I think we always go on the court really focused on whatever we want to work on. I think that we have a great group of guys, and I think everybody's very focused in every match they play. So.
Do you guys hang out a lot off
Yeah.
court?
We had lunch today. It's pretty fun, and then I know Mr. Brown talked about going bowling tonight. Yeah, I think we definitely hang out.
Who's going to win the bowling, JV or varsity?
I know.
That's the matchup, right?
Yeah,
JV
I think
versus
that's what
varsity?
I've heard. Yeah, Mark. I think Mark is a pretty good bowler, so he's on our varsity team. So I think maybe he'll pull through for us. So.
Now, just in your career here, there could be a team and a player or both. Who have you really liked going against? It can be more than one, too. Who have you really liked going against? Who's pushed you? Who's had some good matches against?
I think beyond from our team, I think Eddie. He played one at Naperville Central every match when I played. When we played against him, and he's playing at Dartmouth right now, and he's always been a really great player, and those battles have always been fun. And then on our team, Ryan's. I know last year we went at practice every day, playing with such a highly ranked player. I think it was beneficial for both of us, and yeah, I think those two stood out.
How about in the Naperville area? Anybody comes to mind?
Naperville area, I'd say Charlie. He was at Warville South. We had some pretty good singles matches over the years. I think those were also pretty fun. Definitely, yeah.
Now, having an outdoor sport, that goes back to the practice and working hard at practice. Do you make sure you're out here when the weather's bad? Because you never know when you're going to get one of those bad weather matches, and then it makes you know how to play better in that. Is that something you concentrate on?
Right. I know Mr. Brown has a rule, unless it's I think 40 degrees, or snowing or raining.
Certain temperature.
Right. We're always out here. And yeah, I think outdoor tennis, the wind and everything, and the cold, those are definitely a factor, especially early on in the season, and just making sure we practice. I think that's a very important part of high school tennis.
What do you think is most different about this year's team than last year's?
I'd say definitely the lineup's a bit different, obviously, with me being on the doubles court, and then Amara switching out on the singles court, or however we're going to work that. I think the lineup difference has been the main thing difference.
You ever played Coach Brown one-on-one singles?
I think freshman year, sophomore year, we might have went against each other a few times.
Did you win?
I think I won a few.
I see him over there right now, kind of playing in the doubles over there. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
People are going to beat him out there, or how good he is now. I know he used to be good. I don't know if he still is.
I mean, he's a great coach, and obviously being a great coach, yeah, he definitely can play with us.
Outside of Coach Brown, the players that you've seen, the older ones since you've been here, who's been a big mentor to you?
I'd say Justin Gillette. He was here. He was a senior my year, and he's playing college tennis right now. And I think just looking up to him, like he was such a great leader. He motivated us with his actions on the court, and just being a great guy overall and great teammate. I think he's been somebody that I've tried to emulate and somebody that I've really looked up to.
What's been your favorite memory here so far?
Favorite memory, I think definitely, I'd say either going to the pasta parties that we have. I think those are great teams.
Seems so common, all these teams, everyone does pasta parties.
Yeah, I think it's a great team bonding experience. Everyone's just having fun, especially before those big matches. Like we loosen up, have some fun. Those are always really great. And I think going to state with all my teammates, on the first day we usually stay in a hotel, hit up the pool, and just kind of hang out with them. Those are always really fun. So.
The pasta parties, the parents make them? You guys order something?
Usually we've had both. I think some captains have made them themselves, like
That's
their
good.
parents.
That's good to hear because everyone does these pasta parties and no one makes it themselves. I feel like someone's got to make it.
Yeah, I mean, some people order out. So I think overall food's always been great, and yeah.
And you got to know how to cook when you go to college.
Right.
And now kind of moving towards that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not playing in college, and you're going to probably still do club, correct?
Right.
Whether your last match is a win, loss, no matter what it is, what do you think is going to be going through your mind when your final match here is done?
I think just looking back and like how I've grown both as a tennis player and as a person. I think through all of these matches and all the great memories I've made with all my friends out there, all my teammates, I think those two are really what stands out throughout my whole high school tennis career. So.
Can you talk about the college search and how that's done just as a senior?
Yeah, I think right now I haven't fully committed yet, but I'm pretty set on going to Berkeley, California, Berkeley, and I think that will be a really great experience. I know great weather, great academics, great sports, so it should be fun.
Do you know anybody else going out there? Or it doesn't have to be that school, but in California?
I know a few tennis players that have been out there. I know a few friends in my school and around the area that are also going to go down there, so it should be a fun time.
Is it going to be weird being that far away, you think? You ready for that?
We'll see. I mean, I've traveled around the country for
really?
tennis tournaments and everything, but it'll be a transition, I definitely say, just spending such a long time away from home. Yeah.
And then I'll give you the same question that Coach Brown had to answer too. Where would you go watch a tennis tournament if you could, and who are the two matchups?
I'd want
men or women's.
Men or women. I'd say Wimbledon. I think Roger Federer, seeing him play on those grass courts, that'd be a really great experience. I mean, he's the king of grass, and just like seeing how he handles himself down there, like how he plays and everything, that'd be really fun, really great experience.
Who would you want to see him play?
Doesn't
have to be how they are now. It could be in the past too.
I think I want to see him play Nadal one more time. Yeah.
Those are the two of the generation.
Right. Yeah.
And is Federer your favorite?
Federer's definitely my favorite.
How do you not like him though? There's nothing really. He's never going to be bad. And He's never been a bad person.
Yeah, right.
He's tough not to like.
Yeah.
Well, good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Good luck at the bowling thing tonight.
I'll try my best.
Hopefully you can get what you want done your senior year.
All right, thank you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, thanks for having me.